So who am I speaking with?
My name is Brent Leary, and I'm the co-founder and partner of CRM Essentials.
You had just finished writing a research paper about social CRM and SMBs, and specifically what I thought was intriguing is you said, well, the SMBs with this sort of integrating social with their CRM are creating new business models. Can you talk to me about some of those models?
Yeah, the interesting thing is I did a research study that I partnered with the SMB group, and they have a really great research model. And so we wanted to see just how small and mid-sized businesses were leveraging social media, not just for marketing and reputation building and all those things that are very important, but just to see how pervasive social was getting throughout the way they did business. And so what we found was some really interesting pieces. There is a sort of an ad hoc track for folks who just sort of use social media in one-off fashion, not really strategic in nature. But then you have these folks that were really using it as a strategic measure. And so those folks were seeing a lot more success with social media throughout the business, not just for traditional things like lead generation, but they were actually doing things like being able to grow a community around their business, and then have that community act as sort of an organic sales force or an organic service force. They were using social tools and strategies to actually create interesting business opportunities and to actually do some really different things. So they would pull from different cloud services to create their own offering and then be able to go to market with that. So you're seeing small businesses that are, I say they're kind of fearless. They're not afraid of using social media. They're actually looking to it to figure out ways that they can level the playing field and do things that they would have not been able to do just a few years ago to compete, thrive, and survive in areas and get opportunities to do things that they just wouldn't have done before. So they have gone out and they're looking at how not just to use it to create opportunities for lead generation, but actually how they can do it to understand the voice of the customer, to understand how they can use social monitoring to engage in a much more targeted fashion, to build relationships with influential people in their communities, in their industries, and to do things that they just wouldn't have thought about a couple of years ago. So they're taking social media to a different level. They've gotten past, or at least a number of them have gotten past just looking at it from a branding perspective, but actually how they can infuse it through their organization to do things that really further the organization throughout, not just in one aspect.